The Unified Communications or UC Client Portal is an administrative access point where you can take complete control and get the full use of your UC client and its features. In this video, we will go over some of the primary functionality. To access the portal, click on the icon shown here on the left toolbar of the UC client and select Account Manager. This will take you to the Blueline Portal, where communications with Blueline are housed. Changes can be made to the configuration of your UC client experience, and you can view your account, details, and reports. From the home screen, you have the ability to view recent changes that administrators on the account have made. These changes appear as hyperlinks, and you have the ability to jump to the change by clicking the links. This shortcut to the most recent activity on your account can be a valuable way to track your changes. In this section, you'll be able to see recent transactions and payments made to your account. These line items will link you to the Accounting tab that will be discussed later in the video. Here you see the Message Center. This area houses communications from Blueline regarding tickets or other matters pertinent to your account. If there is a new message on the account, a pop-up will appear upon entering the portal. Clicking on the message header in the Message Center will take you to a screen where you can view the full message. The Message Center is meant to supplement our other forms of communication as we provide white glove service to our valuable customers. The Common Tasks area allows you to jump directly to an area in the portal where you can view and manage your extensions in the PBX. Clicking on the Voicemail tab brings you to the administrative area for your voicemail platform. From this page, you are able to find any of the mailboxes on your account, run searches, and retrieve messages left at any extension. This is a great feature to assist employees who need to be out of the office for an extended period of time, or if you're concerned that messages are being left on an unused extension. Simply select the extension, and the system will return the caller ID, date, time, and duration of the message. Click Listen or Delete to review or remove the message from the mailbox. The Service tab is where some of the primary functionality of this portal is housed. Anything dealing with the management of phone numbers, routing, and extensions happens right here. A menu appears on the left side of the portal that contains various banners. Upon entering the Service tab, the system defaults to the Phone Numbers banner. This pulls up the phone numbers associated with your account. Please note that if you're porting numbers over from a previous service provider, you will see temporary numbers here until the port is complete. Based off of the pre-flight form that you will submit during the setup process, much of the call routing and rules will be established for you. However, if you need to update routing rules or add numbers down the road, we're always here to help you. As you can see, the phone number, how the caller ID will appear, ring to or routing activity, toll-free status, and line status are shown here. The phone numbers and ring to are hyperlinks that can be clicked to view additional details. This takes you to the Ring Group banner in the Service tab menu. At the top of this section, you're able to name your ring group, set rules for whether or not you want calls to this number to ring multiple extensions simultaneously or in a descending order, set the ring time that the caller will experience before forwarding rules are applied, and set your caller ID rules. Here, I'm able to see where calls into this number are routed. You can add extensions that receive the call when this number is dialed by selecting the extension from the list and clicking the Add Arrow button to add it to the Ring To rule. Notice that there's a separate text box and Add button, where you can route calls to any number that you choose. If you want to remove an extension or number from this routing rule, simply select the extension from the list and click the Remove button. In this section, you can set up the rules for what will happen to the call if the extensions in the ring group do not answer the call. As you can see, the call can be forwarded to other ring groups that you've created in the portal or auto attendants based on the scripts you provided to us. Always be sure to click the Save button at the bottom before proceeding. As an administrator, this ring group functionality can be changed at any time via the portal to ensure that your customers are always able to reach the right person. In the event that someone needs to change an extension or you need to add an extension, click on the Extensions banner in the left menu of the Service tab. From here, you're able to edit extensions by clicking the Edit button or clicking on the hyperlink for an established extension. This action will bring you to a new menu where you can change the extension number, edit the name associated with the extension, edit how the caller ID will appear when placing calls from this extension, provide E911 address information, and set the ring time that the caller will experience before calls are forwarded to a voicemail or other ring group. Notice that you can also check a box to block the caller ID coming from this extension altogether. Below the primary fields, you will see options to set forwarding rules and outbound dialing rules. In the call forwarding rules, you can set it up to forward to another extension after a certain ring time. You can even choose to have the caller forwarded to a mobile number by selecting Outside Number from the drop-down box, and then entering the full 10-digit mobile number into the text box. Be sure to click the Save button before moving forward in order to capture all of your changes. Let's say that your office celebrates certain holidays or events that would require exceptions to established dialing rules. The UC Client Portal is equipped to make this change quick and easy so you can enjoy your special day. Simply click on the Holidays banner on the left menu of the Service tab to ensure that the system is aware of planned holidays. Anything you place into the portal will be good for the current calendar year. Once you've named the holiday and set the date, click Save. Then you will go back to the phone number banner. Select the number or numbers that will need to function differently on your set holidays. Scroll down until you locate the Holiday Rule section, and then select the dial rule that you want this number or extension to follow on the holiday that you have established. This will ensure that your callers receive the correct treatment, and it keeps you from having to worry about remembering to update the call routing as a company holiday approaches. Just set it and forget it. Blueline will provide you with a variety of professional hold music that you can choose from. You also have the option to provide us with an MP3 or WAV file of your choice that can be added to enhance your caller's experience. Simply click the Hold Music banner in the menu of the Service tab. You then select the group name for the ring groups that will use the hold music you've selected. In the event that someone on your team forgets their voicemail password, or the extension is transitioned to a new user, you have the ability to reset the mailbox password from the Mailbox banner in the Service tab. Simply click on the extension in question, and then type a new 3- or 4-digit password into the password box. Confirm it, and click Save. Here, you also have the ability to record your greetings and set notification parameters directly from the portal. In this section, you have the ability to change the mailbox options, including dial during announcement, skip voicemail instructions, and announcement only. And in the advanced settings, you can control how long you want the system to retain your voicemails, along with the ability to change directory and time zone settings. If you make any changes, be sure to click Save before continuing. The UC portal allows you to set business hours for your primary inbound numbers to ensure that your callers receive the correct treatment depending on the time of day and the availability of your team. Usually, the setup of these rules is handled during our initial meeting with your team. But as an administrator, you'll have the ability to make adjustments to these rules as needed. As shown here, you can have different rules apply for how calls are going to route depending on the time of day and the day of the week. You and your team may not always be immediately available to accept a call. Luckily, your UC client comes with auto attendant functionality. Based on the dialing rules established in other sections of the system, the auto attendant can be engaged to encourage the caller to select options applicable to their needs. Different auto attendants can be made available for different routing circumstances. For example, an after-hours auto attendant can be set up to provide specific instructions or call routing options to callers based on the time frames that you've established. Blueline can provide samples of voiceovers based on scripts that your team provides, or you can provide recorded audio in the form of an MP3 or WAV file that we can apply to your auto attendant or attendants. The Auto Attendant banner in the Service tab allows you to customize rules, functionality, and options based on your needs. Notice that you're able to create easy routing rules for customers, where, for example, pressing the number 1 will route to an extension of your choosing. If you provide us with scripting, we're happy to set all of this up for you. If you make any changes, be sure to click the Save button before you continue. The Accounting tab is available to help you track all of your payments, orders, invoices, and transactions related to your Blueline account. Under the Payment profile, you can set up automatic payment with a credit card or debit card to ensure that you never miss a beat. End users to the portal will be able to view and make changes to their personal voicemail, as well as see limited information on the Service tab. Those with administrator access will have the ability to make changes via the Service tab, review all voicemails on the platform, and have access to the Accounting tab. You can provide us with a list of administrators and end-user profiles to ensure that the right people have the right level of access to this portal. We here at Blueline are honored that you've entrusted us with your telephony and connectivity needs. Even though this UC portal is extremely user-friendly, we're always available to assist you with configuring your account and ensuring that you get the most out of your UC client experience. Thank you for taking the time to learn about these exciting features.